Morning, guys.
Yes, sir.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
I'm just going to wait for like 2 minutes just to allow others to join.
Manju, we are no more sure.
Yes? Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then it says on the 1st of November 2019, the company issued a further 125,000 ordinary shares at 730 per share. This transaction has been recorded. How do we record that quickly?
125,000,
Yes.
and then ordinary shares at 7.30 per share, and then it's 912,500.
912,500, okay? I'll just right now want to write this quickly. Okay, the next one. Zuelo. Is Zuelo here?
I'm here, sir, but there's a lot of noise. That's why I keep quiet.
Where's noise here? Because it's quiet. Please do the third point, Zuelo.
Okay, sir. Um, yeah, so can you go back to the, yeah, hold on. Give me a minute.
So what are we gonna have?
We're gonna have 337. Yeah, 37,500.
Is it at 7?
Error. It's at 8,50.
Did you say 8,50?
Yeah, it says 8,50. So
How did you get that 8,50?
it says here.
No, remember, you don't put any price here.
Don't you have to work out APPS?
Yes, you do. Jobs, what did you get as your APPS? Jobs. Jobs.
Sir,
What did you get as your APPS?
hey, sir, I'm a busy inside. I'm cooking. Ooh.
Kalama food's a good background.
Wait, sir, just hold on. Let me. I'll be quick fast.
Sir,
Yes.
good jobs is still making eggs. Send me egg.
Okay. Help him out then, Maki. What did you get as a PPS?
I got 7 for my thing.
And what is the formula?
Actually, I don't know. The formula is those prices on the side divided by the addition of those things on the left.
So when you calculated your APPS, it was equal to what?
7 rand.
The formula, what did you substitute in the numerator?
Wait. Man, sir, why do you have 730? Okay, never mind. I got that.
Give me the formula then.
The formula is 2,587,500.
Yes.
Oh shit, formula. Oh, okay. You want the numbers?
Yes.
Plus 912,500.
Okay. What do I divide this by?
You divide it by 375,000.
375,000 plus how
That's
much?
125,000.
Plus 125,000. And how much
That
is the
confused.
APPS here?
I got 740.
You got 740.
Yes.
Did you all get 740, guys?
I got 7.
I got 7, sir.
Same here,
Okay,
sir.
wait. Sir, I don't. Hey, what's happening here?
Put it into your calculator.
Okay, hold on.
I'm getting 7, Maki.
Okay, now I'm also getting 7. I don't know where the 740 comes from.
We wonder.
Sir, listen,
Yes,
bag. You see all those things you have there in your thing?
yes.
I have all of that. So now I don't know where the issue is.
Oh, you got it right. Is that what
No,
you-
I have all the
Issue
things
is you
right.
and your calculator.
The problem is you and the calculator.
My calculator worked fine when I was doing the things, because all the values are there.
All right. Any questions with respect to this question?
Pardon?
Any questions with respect to this question?
Sir,
No,
you're
sir.
jamming, sir. I can't. What is you
Do you have
asking?
any questions?
You're jamming.
Suelo, do you have any questions?
Any questions on this?
Yes.
And not at this moment, sir.
So I'm guessing we are all good, guys.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes.
Listen, you see, I said 740. I was looking at that other price. That's the problem.
Oh yes, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that jobs?
I think he's frying his eggs, sir.
Wait, sir. Please go back.
That's what Kalama
Please
food
go
go
back.
background.
Oh, Auntie, my mic is on. Hadi.
Yo.
Yeah, thanks, sir. Thanks, sir.
Can I move on?
Yeah, you can, sir.
All right. We're going to start with the balance from last year. How much will it be? Anyone?
It'll be 500,000, sir.
It will be 500,000. And then we've got loss due to buyback. I simply started with loss due to buyback, and that will be 56,250. Who can tell me, how did I get that 1.5?
I was about to wait. I was about to ask.
Anyone? How did I get that 1.5?
Then, can I say?
Yes.
Okay, so you subtract your 8.50 that you got, and then you subtract that from your APPS, and it'll give you negative 1.5.
So it's the buyback price, you minus your average price per share, and your average price per share was 7 Rand, and this will give you 1.5. Okay. You need to remember that according to the formula that I gave you guys when we started, I said to you, loss will result whenever your buyback price is greater than your average price per share. Whenever your buyback price is greater than your average price per share, you will have a loss. This is one of the formulas that I gave you right at the beginning, okay? And then we have, guys, there's a reason why I don't have profit before tax. I mean, profit after tax. Are you aware that I was not given any percentages and I was not given profit after tax? I was not given profit before tax, so I couldn't use any amount to calculate profit after tax. Are we all? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The fact that you're quiet, I guess you guys are right. Actually understanding. Whoa. For interim dividends, guys, it's specified in the question that your interim dividends will simply be your share capital multiplied by 10%. It must be the share capital before the dividends were declared, okay? Share capital before the dividends were declared. You'll realize that dividends, your interim dividends were declared on the 28th of Feb, 2020. You need to go back and check how many shares were issued on the 28th of Feb 2020. And I'll just do it here because I've already drawn my timeline. The 28th of Feb 2020 is around It is around here. Did we issue any shares before the 28th of Feb 2020? Anyone? Did we?
Sorry, sir, please repeat your question.
Yes.
Please repeat your question.
Did we issue any shares before the 28th of Feb 2020?
Yes.
Let's start here. Your share capital at the beginning was 2,587,000. And the same day we issued more shares. We issued more shares, which gave us share capital of 912,500. In total, on the 1st of November 2019, how much was our share capital? Our share capital on this date, it was 3,500,000. Please note that, guys, here, your interim dividends were not calculated on the number of shares, but they were calculated on share capital. So you simply take these amounts to calculate your dividends, especially your interim dividends. They didn't say per share. They said it's 10% of your share capital. They said dividends will be 10% of your share capital. After this date, did we issue any shares before the 28th of Feb? Anyone?
We didn't, sir.
We didn't. So do you agree that on the 28th of Feb, when we declared interim dividends, our share capital was still 3,500,000, and this is the one that we had to take and multiply by 10%. Are we all together, guys?
Yeah, we
Yes, we are Pagati inside.
So this share capital of 2 million goes with how many shares? It goes with 375,000 shares. These are the number of shares, by the way. So the 912 goes with 125,000 shares. So at the beginning of the financial year, how many shares were issued? I'll take 375,000 and I'll add it with 125,000. And it tells me that at the beginning of the year, only 500,000 shares were issued. I'm going to move on. I don't need that information right now, but I might need it in the future. That's why I'm putting it in the timeline. Now, that's why when I take my interim, I will simply take 3.5 million multiplied by 10%. It'll simply give me 350,000. And then I declared final dividends. With respect to your final dividends, they said on the 31st of October 2020, the directors declared a final dividend of 80 cents per share. Now, do you realize that final dividends are not calculated on the number of shares, but final dividends are calculated on, they are not calculated on share capital, but instead they are calculated on the number of shares. Okay, now on the 31st of October 2020, how many shares were issued? And please note that they also specify that shares issued to Director A. Shaw do not qualify for final dividends. So they're talking about these shares here, which is 2.5. So those shares do not qualify for final dividends. Now let's check how many shares were issued on the 31st of October 2020. I'm going to go to my timeline again. According to my timeline, we bought back shares. When did we buy back shares?
September.
First, yeah, 30 September.
So basically, we bought back shares on the 30th of September, 2020. Okay, I don't know why I'm writing Seb. Okay, it's September 2020. How many shares did we buy back?
37,500.
It is 37,500. So do you agree on this date, our shares were 500,000 minus 37,500. How much does this give us?
462,500.
462,500. Now, this is the amount that you need to take and multiply it by 80 divided by 100. We don't even consider these ones because they told you that these ones, even though they were purchased, even though they were sold, they do not qualify for final dividend. That's why I don't even add them up. Are we all together?
Sir, please repeat what you just said, sir.
The final dividends of 2,500. In essence, they said here that final dividends were declared on the 30th of, on the 28th of, let me just check quickly. Your final dividends were declared on the 31st of October. So your final dividends were declared at the end of the financial year. So they were declared here. But at the end of the financial year, how many dividends, how many shares did we have that were issued? It was this 465,000. I couldn't take that 465,000 because they told you that these shareholders here do not qualify for final dividends. Basically, on the 31st of December 2020, when I declared my final dividends, I need to exclude the 2,500. That's why I only took this, I added it with that, and then I subtracted this, and then it gave me this amount here, which is 462,500. That is the amount that I'm going to take and multiply by 80, divide that by 100, and it will give me my final dividends. Final dividends do not include the 2,500 because those shareholders, I mean the shareholder that bought those shares doesn't qualify for final dividends. It is stated in the question that the shareholder, which is Shaw, if I'm not mistaken, they do not qualify for final dividends. There it is. So this shareholder do not qualify for final dividends. And when they talk about a Shaw, it's simply the shareholder that bought those 2,500 shares. Are we together?
Yeah, sir.
All right. Hence, when I come here, I'm simply going to take that 462,500 and multiply it by 80 cents, and that will give me 370,000. Add 370,000 with 350,000, it will give you 720,000. You were luckier because they also gave you your balance of retained income at the end of the financial year, and that was 700,000 rand. It was given at the bottom of your handout. Okay, it doesn't show here, but in your handouts, it should show. It's in the next page, okay? They told you that retained income at the end of the financial year was 700,000. Obviously, that should be the 31st of October, okay, 2020. And obviously, when I put it up here, I put even a wrong date. It should be the 31st of October. So here I'll have the 31st of October.
Isn't it September?
Excuse me?
Never mind, never mind.
Sorry for that. It should be October. I just realized now that it should be October. So we have 31st of October 2020, we have 700,000 rand. Now the problem is that I don't have this over there. How do I find it?
You take the balance and you
I'm gonna
plus
take balance
and you plus 720
plus 720
plus 56
plus 56
minus 500.
minus 500, and then it will give you a balancing figure. That balancing figure is what we refer to as our net profit after tax, and our net profit after tax will be 976,250. Are we good?
Sir,
Yes.
Why did you change dating to October now?
Because
October
we
is
changed
the
one at the
end of the
beginning.
financial year.
Pardon?
Mistake. October is the end of the financial year.
Oh, okay.
If you don't want to write October, you should actually write the 1st of November. I don't know why I put in September. Somehow, September comes way before October, and this is at the end of October. So October, November. So it should be the 1st of November 2020, but because the end of the financial year is the 31st of October 2020, rather write the 31st of October 2020.
Ish.
Are we still good, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Man, sir.
Yes.
No, Akiri, you said the thingy begins on the 1st of October 2019.
Yes, which is the 1st of November
Okay.
2019.
No, because here you have 30 November. So
Do I have 30 November there?
I find out, yes.
According to this, it is the 1st of November.
No. There was another thing after that.
Does it say 30 November?
Yes.
Please change it to 31st of October 2020.
Where's
Oh,
that?
I changed it to 1 November, sir.
It's still fine.
Okay.
Where are we changing?
Explain, Maki, please.
That thing that gives you the retained income of 700,000.
Huh? Oh,
Funny thing is that everything in my handout is correct. I wonder what went wrong when I printed those ones, which is weird. Okay, let me just do this. It seems like everything on my side is correct. Can you all see it now? Hello?
Yes, we can see, sir.
Okay. So do you see that according to my handout, it says the 31st of October 2020, which is the end of the financial year.
Yeah.
May I proceed, guys?
We
You
have
may.
7 minutes. So you want to proceed?
I think all I'm going to do now is to ask you guys, how much time do we have remaining for this period? Is it really 7 minutes?
Oh, no. I'm talking about your Zoom. Me.
And for the period?
Ish, hold on. What day is it? Day 5.
Yes.
We have 9 minutes for the period.
Okay. Well, there's nothing much I can do right now. So I guess I'll see you guys in the last period, okay?
All right, sir.
Because I won't be able to do anything in 9 minutes anyway.
Yeah, so
It also
someone asked
use
this
the 9
on
minutes.
the
Please use the 9 minutes to look for the notes on PEX, okay? Because that's
On what?
we're doing.
what, sir?
Income tax notes.
Oh, I heard PAX.
Yeah, me too. Hey.
Income tax notes. Look for those notes because that's what we'll be doing later on, okay?
This is that thing you sent us on the group chat.
Yes.
Do we have the same?
out?
You have the same hard copy.
So when we go through it later on, make sure you have a highlighter because there's certain points that I'm going to ask you to highlight, okay?
Wait, we have this in hard copy.
Yes.
Ish. Okay.
It was given to you long time ago. I think you were in Mrs. Beebe's class.
Okay.
Yep.
hey.
Till later, guys, okay?
No, wait,
Okay.
sir.
Yes.
So, someone asked us on the group, and I wanna know, Nami, when is our test due? Since we will
Hence the
be,
cancellation. I wanted it to be when you guys have a double period. So I haven't had time to look at the calendar. So once I'm free after this, I'll look at the calendar and then come back to you.
yeah, sure.
So if it's on the 22nd, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Why?
Yeah,
We're writing like
much is
3 tests
happening.
that day already.
Mm.
I'll look for a day where you guys don't write any tests.
Thank you, sir. Because they're all
I love-
rescheduling them and then they're all making it for the same day.
All right, no problem at all.
Hola, sir.
Bye, guys. See you
Sure.
later.
Bye, sir.
Hi, sir.
Cheers.
Bye.
I can rest.
You are aware that this is recorded, right?